Hi guys, and thanks for watching again. In this video I will be building this biaxial spherical rotation kit. Don't know the exact name for this unit, but it is almost exactly the same as this unit I built in earlier videos. And as you can see, it is almost the same printed circuit board, but it is just a little longer, and this longer arc goes to the end. It's a fairly new kit I bought from Banggood. It is not as cheap as all the other kits. It's about 32 euros, I guess. And yeah, I'm very curious about it, how it works, and if I can program it. And so yeah, let's start building. Now, there's some strange things going on with this kit. First of all, there are mounted components on here. This wind bond IC is over there, is mounted on there. There are two Zener diodes and it is sticky. Zener diodes mounted on there. I'm actually happy that they mounted that IC on there. It's tiny and very tiny, so happy I don't have to do that. But I do have a kit coming up where I will have to do that, so I will be trying to mount it on there without touching each pin. So one of my next videos will be about that. And there is two ICs in this kit. First of all, I thought the one goes over here with my thumb, and there's the one already mounted on there, and there's no other position for an IC like this. So I double checked the kit for the main power supply board, but there you can see it has already an IC supplied within the back, and there's only one IC going on that board. So I checked again, and the IC in the back is the exact same IC over here, and as you can see, there is a text written DS1302, and the one within the black packaging is a DS1302. So I guess the one in the back is just a spare. So this kit comes with spares, but no power cable, so no manual. So I downloaded a manual of Banggood. That's one of the advantages of Banggood over eBay. They supply manuals most of the time. Now, there are lots and lots of SMD LEDs in here. Luckily they're marked with red and blue, and I guess the red one goes on the inner and the blue on the outside. Not sure about that, but we'll find out. So let's start soldering, but before I start, I'm going to start with the IC which goes over there. I'm going to mount my camera on my desk again, like I did before, if you have seen one of my previous videos. So you can have a close look up about how I solder these SMD, trying to mount SMD components. I'm not very good at it, but it will have to do. So there we go. So first I'm going to mount this IC on there, and I have to check the polarity, of course, and there is as you can see, a tiny dot over there, and there's a notch indent on there. So this is the position in which it will need to go, but I'm going to put it aside for a moment, and I'm going to, it's in the first position. Then I'm going to probably be in the way with my hand all the time. So let me see, yeah, you can see that. I'm going to reflow this pin, and there it is in position. See if I can adjust it a little bit better. That was a little bit too much, and this is good. I'm happy with how it is positioned right now. So I'm going to flow all the pins, working from left to right in my case, and from your perspective that will be from right to left probably. That's one, turn it, and the last pin is already done. So that's done. And I must admit, it looks better than how that is done. This is tilted a little bit. Yeah, but I'm not going to fix it or correct it. It will have to do, the pre-mounted IC. So, yeah, let's start with a bunch of 10K resistors over there. I have marked 10K on here, so let's do that. See if I can get 3 pieces out of there. Probably just without the... I was mentioning that you cannot see it out of the limits of the camera, so there we are. 3 pieces. Just throw them over there. And of course there are 2 on their back. No, there's only 1 on its back, and I'm just throwing them. Now it is over here. Let's see what position it is. See if I can get it like that. Oh, and the board is a little bit sticky, and these resistors are sticking to that. That's really nasty. That's sticking. But I have 1, 2, 3 over there. So let's see. It's in all the right pads first. Now get my pink tweezers. That's 1. 2, and the last one is over here. Sticking to my tweezers. Well, it's probably good enough, but I'm just a nitpicker. There we go. Does not look super good. Now it does. Right. So, and as you can see, this board is not entirely flat. So, too bad. I'm not going to try to fix that because that will probably destroy the ICs already mounted on there. And yeah. What to do next? There's some 104 position. I've got a whole bunch of 104 capacitors over here, so let me get those out of the packaging. Let me see, 104 over there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 9. No. Let me get 8 capacitors out of there. 7, 8. I'm not going to throw them on the board again because it was sticky. There we are. Probably just again outside of the camera. And I'm probably going to speed this up because yeah, it gets boring. So that's all the 104s done, all the probably the 10 nanofarad capacitors, I guess. Yeah, let's see what to do next. There's all 2K resistors over there. Yeah, why not do the 2Ks then? By the look of it, I need 8 2K resistors. 1 resistor on each IC. So, and as we saw in the previous video about the spherical rotation kit, I believe they had a little too heavy resistors over there, so the sphere went into some sort of error mode, and that was fixed by replacing the resistors with a lower value, so which I had to order, of course, because I do not have resistors of this type in stock. So when this thing does the exact same thing about going to error mode, going to try, of course, solve that by using the exact same fix, but I have to order new resistors then, of course. But I'll shut up so we can speed it up again. Now I'm looking at the manual because, well, there's a position for a 10 microfarad capacitor over there and a 39 nanofarad capacitor over there. But I only have one type of capacitor left. So is this the 10 or is this the 39? Of course I can measure it. So I looked back at the manual and I just see that they left this position blank. So my guess is that this is the 10 nanofarad capacitor, which goes over there. Of course, not 100% sure, but I'll just assume that it is. Well, that leaves two positions for 10k resistors, if I'm not mistaken. So, three positions, one over there, and over there. So, fill the right path again. So let's continue with the two Zener diodes, the 5V1, or yeah, well, at least I guess these are Zener diodes. So let me first tin this pad, and let's get pliers, but these were stolen by my wife, I guess, so those are not the correct pliers. Yeah, I'll still try the tweezers, but I guess it is really hard to do this with the tweezers, so let me try it this way. And of course, minding the polarity, the blue part goes to the left. So there we go. Let's see if I can grip it at the exact same way I did. There we are. Right. Now then we do normal diodes. No. There's one escaping. Another one. And they're all flipped on their back, so come on. There we go. Let's see, there's a marking on the left side, and for you that is the right side, of course, which should go on the left side, and for you on the right side, of course, just that line over there needs to correspond then with the bar on there, so fairly easy to remember. Let's grab these. This one is correct position, so this one needs to be turned. All right. Alright, that's probably all these small components done. All the SMD components. Let me double check. Yes. Alright, now let the party begin, and let's start with these nasty ICs. Yeah, since this one is not flat, no, it's not flat either. Let's start with this one. In one position. A little bit more, that's okay. Well, I've checked, they're all the same. I have 8 pieces over here, so 8 pieces, and they're probably 24 pins each. Let me double 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 24 pins each times 8. That's a lot of solder rings. So, same goes for this IC, of course. Dot over there, indent over there. So, let's try if I can do this with my finger, probably without the tweezers. And it should be about that position, alright. Is this good enough for me? Yes, it is. Alright, so now, there we go, enjoy. Wrong. Good. Alright, 12 pins done. Another 12. Oh, they're slightly misaligned on this side. I had to double check that just a little bit better, but it will work. Right, not too bad, although this one does not look nice. Okay, next one, and probably will speed it up again because, yeah, you know why. Now that's all the SMD components done, including all the ICs. What's left is the more large components. So let's, oh, there's actually, the switch is also SMD, joy. So there's actually a switch on this one, and it's called RSD, so I assume that it is somehow a reset switch or something. Don't know why. Didn't miss that actually on the other one, but let's give some more fresh solder on this side. There we go. L1 goes to the coil for wireless energy, and there's three positions for 470 nanofarad capacitors, and I only have 2. So what's that all about? Let me see. And in the manual they say that this one, well, actually they don't say we can leave this blank, but the final image shows this one blank, so I assume that we only need these 2 then. All right. Another one. There we are. And as you can see, while I was soldering all the ICs, I made 3 short circuits, 3 shorts by soldering 2 pins together, and I had to wick them off and use the solder sucker to get them loose again. And there you can see some damage over there. I don't know if you can actually see it, but there it doesn't look nice, but I believe it is good enough, so let's hope it works. So this needs to go on here, bend like this. Alright, now let's fix this while reheating this pad. There we go. Looks okay. Okay, header pins on here. Oh, 2 positions for header pins. What the? Right, they need to go over here. A mysterious kit so far. That's pretty hot. Yes, yes it is. Alright, looks good. And with header pins, you need to be careful that you don't heat it too long, because otherwise this plastic will melt, and no, it's going everywhere. Nice. There is a position for the, let's I was saying the infrared LED or infrared diode. Right, battery. Okay. Again, great. Let's let's see, the positive side is the top, so this needs to go on there like this. Here's my favorite part again. I hope that is within the camera. Okay. Reflow it. Tack. Nice. And the LED, does that go on the top, or let me turn it so then, yeah, of course it goes to the other side. And there was actually last time, if I'm not mistaken, last time it said the long leg of the infrared part soldered to the negative. Right, to the negative, so the long leg, right, double check, negative, looks good, so there we go again. That looks better. Now there's only one crystal left, and then I'm done for today. At least not for today. Now, well, for this video, because I think it's long enough already. Where goes the crystal? Y1. Is that correct? That's next to the LED, that is correct, and it needs to bend towards the header pins. So, and crystals don't mind their polarity, so let's bend it. There we go. Now, my fun part again. Oh, that looks terrible. But it's fixable, so it's okay. All right. Right, so main board almost done. Now I only need to add the plastic part and the coil. Let's see if I can do that. I have 2 coils, bunch of, and I believe this one, yeah, this has a notch, goes on there. There's the 2 holes, and so I believe I have to screw it in. Let me get a screwdriver. Nice. Maybe I should get another screw bit. Well, that's the best I can do, I guess. It's, right. Well, this actually does not work with this camera position, so let me switch back to the normal camera position. So this camera position works better, and I believe that mounting this plastic thing also was outside of the reach of the camera. So I'm sorry for that if it was, not sure. I have to look back, which I have not done so far. But let me just mount in this coil over here. That's one. And I'm doing it like this because the outside of the tips of this enameled wire is already tinned, so I don't have to scrape off the insulation. So. There we go. Now it's just a matter of turning it. Let me see. Push a little bit like that. And then just hot glue it to the board. So that's what we're gonna do. Here's my Mr. Gear gun. Let me see if I can find an outlet. Alright, now I have to let it warm for a moment. Let me see if I... Yeah, that is good enough. So, alright, and then... Yeah, then let's finish this video right here. And continue the next video building these units. So, till next time, and thanks for watching.